Wait a minute.
Can you tell us what third world debt is?
Wait a minute, you never said you were going to embarrass me.
No, we're putting you on the spot.
Third world debt?
Third world debt.
Well, I'm assuming that it's debt that's related to somehow to third world countries.
Good answer. Good answer. Alright, here's the question. What is third world debt?
I don't know.
Not a clue?
It sounds like really bad debt.
Good effort.
Dude, I don't want to be part of it.
I don't know.
What?
Third world debt?
I don't know. What do you say? Wait, am I on camera? What's third world debt? When poor people from poor countries are starving.
What's third world debt?
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Third world debt is?
Why am I being taken a picture of?
No, this is
Oh,
a
it's a
project.
video.
Yeah, third world debt.
Debt that third world countries are in?
Yeah. You know what third world debt is?
No.
Not even gonna try. Oh my god. Alright.
What is third world debt?
I don't know. What is third world debt?
Yeah.
Debt that the third world countries have?
Not all you know.
Yeah.
Alright, thank you.
What's third world debt?
Third one. Hey, dude, you can't put this out here. No. It's just for religion.
Come on. Put it out there.
For religion. Come on, you gotta at least let me think about it. You can't just put it on the spur of the moment.
Alright, little guy, what's third world debt? Do you know? Third world debt? Give you any idea?
Like energy drinks?
Alright. Third world debt?
I don't know.
Alright.
What is this?
What's third world debt?
Third world debt?
Yeah,
Is this a camera?
it is.
Am I supposed to know this? I'd have to guess.
You don't have to know. No, go for it.
It'd be a third world country, and it would be their debt. What they owe other countries from, what they borrowed from.
How do you
That's
think?
my guess.
How do you think they
I don't
should
know.
solve
I'm
third
on
world debt?
Well, some countries let it go. You're setting me up for something dumb.
What's third world debt?
Oh, no idea. And I'm doing a project on this too. Don't show the video.
What's third world debt?
Third world debt. It's the debt that all the people in all the poorer countries in the world owe the rest of the world for all the aid that they've given them.
Thank you. What's third world debt?
World debt is third world countries who are very poor. They're forced to pay off other countries. They don't have any money, therefore it's debt.
People are in debt in world countries.
Third world debt is... Why do you want to know this, more importantly?
It's for a project, man.
Okay, I could take a best guess. I would say it's probably the idea that they've taken on so much debt from rich countries like us, European nations, that have excess money, creditor nations, that... This is so weird. That, they can't even pay it back nowadays. So they want us to, drop the debt, which is probably a bad idea considering how much money we owe everybody else. Is that good, or...
Oh, hey there! How you guys doing? Ah, that's great. I'm doing fine. But you want to know what isn't too fine? Third world debt.
As a result of all of the debt that third world nations owe, because for 100, 200 years their resources have been exploited and they have not had independent political or economic stability. As a result of all of the debt, African countries, when they do get money, are unable to invest any of that money in infrastructure or healthcare or education or improving their own economies and the well-being of the lives of their own people, because so much of their income has to go to paying back all of the debt that they have built up over the last several years.
Thank you very much.
Alright, let's recap. Miss Carroll hit the point of third world debt right on the head of the nail. So, basically, third world debt is a large sum of debt incurred upon third world countries that their governments are unable to repay. It's kind of a self-sustaining cycle. For example, in sub-Saharan Africa, they pay $10 billion a year repaying debt. That's 4 times the amount they pay on healthcare and education combined.
Hey guys, let me tell you a little bit about how third world debt started. It all started in the 1970s when large oil nations had a surplus of money that they decided to invest in third world countries to help out with their development. These countries now owe money to commercial banks and other organizations such as the World Bank. I'm going to pass it to my pal Piers to tell you more about the history of third world debt.
The Third World Bank and many other creditors lent money massively to countries in Africa. These countries invested money into dams, highways, and many other airports. But some dictators and many other government officials put this money into civil wars and other things to oppress the people. So nowadays, the money that they are trying to put back in is not happening at all.
Third world debt has an effect on everyone in the country. Healthcare, education, and many other things are affected. The infrastructure of a country can be very damaged from all the money that they are not being able to spend on highways, roads, and things people need to use every day.
There are plenty of arguments out there about whether third world countries should be responsible for this debt, and whether or not they should be relieved of what they have, the debt they've accumulated over the years.
Now would be a good time to talk to you guys about recent debt relief. Recently, a number of countries, such as Tanzania, have partially or fully resolved their debt crisis. Tanzania, for example, in solving their debt crisis, have been able to solve a lot of their educational problems. They've been able to hire new teachers, build new schools, and increase their literacy rate by a large percentage. Country, Burkina Faso, drastically reduced the cost of life-saving drugs. They also increased their accessibility to clean water. Uganda more than doubled their school enrollment.
On June 11th, an agreement was reached to drop a $40 billion debt to 18 impoverished countries to the World Bank.
When I gave the word, now in the morning I sleep alone. Sweep the streets I used to own. I used to.
The Catholic Social Teachings.
The virtue of solidarity applies to our topic, in that those in third world nations are a part of our global family, and that part of our global family just isn't receiving any justice or love right now. Instead, they're being buried in.
It is our right and responsibility to help those in countries of third world debt. They need our help because they cannot help themselves. We have allowed these countries to get into severe debt and not done anything about it. There is no way that we can stand by and let this keep happening.
The Catholic social teaching, Option for the Poor and Vulnerable, tells us that in a society where there is a huge distinction between the rich and poor. A basic moral test to check whether or not we are promoting an option for the poor is to see how the vulnerable are faring. In order to address the problems of third world debt, we must address the needs of the vulnerable. A healthy community can be achieved if its members give special attention to those in need.
Everyone who was in distress, and everyone who was in debt, and everyone who was discontented, gathered to him, and he became captain over them. What this scripture is saying is that those in need and those in debt will come to us for help, and we must be the ones to take the lead and help others.
In conclusion, the social justice issue, third world debt, is an issue that needs to be addressed right away.
As Catholics, we must come together as a community and help stop third world debt. The only way we can stop this is to lobby for countries to drop the debt. There's no other way that this can be accomplished.
We hope you can take something from this video and become an advocate for third world debt relief.
Yep.
On June 11th, an agreement was
We just cut it off.
On June 11th, an agreement was reached to write off a $40 billion debt. Fuck. Okay, I gotta read it. Okay. Hey guys, let me tell you a little bit about how third world debt started. It all started back in the 1970s, when large oil exporting companies had... Rewind.
Okay, ready, go.
Alright, here we go. I can't do this. Do you have any more animals? Do you have like a hamster?
Go! Go!
Alright, so let me tell you about